Hello. If you have watched any of my videos, especially my 100 days of vlogging videos, you'll know that I am a sucker for a good book, especially non-fiction, psychology, business, those kind of things, really. One I'm currently in the process of reading is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And this is the version with the Logotherapy in a nutshell section added into it. And if you are someone who you're at a stage or a phase in life where there seems to be unending suffering or bad things happening or just shit luck, basically, I highly recommend that you pick this up and you read it. It's not a big, thick book, as you can see, quite thin. I'm on page 123. There's another, 20-25 pages left. I'll probably finish it tonight, if not tomorrow night. And it puts a lot of points about suffering into new perspectives, especially if you haven't really had your eyes open to how to perceive or how to take or how to accept suffering. If you've read any books by Ryan Holiday or listened to anything that the Stoics used to say, there's obviously a lot of speak of embracing the obstacle, turning the negative into a positive and carrying on with that. This is slightly different in that rather than turning the negative into positives, you kind of accept the negative for what it is and know that it's there for a reason. That's a terrible way of explaining it, but if you read the book and if you've read some Ryan Holiday books, you'll know what I mean. So there's one very interesting point in here he makes. He uses the analogy of primates used in a lab for testing medicine. Now you have to ask yourself, do these primates, these apes, monkeys, whatever they are, do they know or do they understand the reason behind their suffering and their pain of being constantly jabbed and pricked with needles and being tested by weird men in white coats? No, they don't, because they cannot transcend to the realm of being a man. They will never understand the suffering they've gone through. They will never know what it meant. In the same way, you have to then ask yourself, is there maybe some realm or some dimension beyond being a human that we don't always understand our own suffering in the same way, that there is some higher being, doesn't have to be a being, or some higher reason for our suffering? And it might be that after death we find out, but we'll never know because, well, after all, death's the end of the road, isn't it? So no one comes back from there. No one can communicate back, regardless of what people might say about clairvoyancy and things like that. That's all just coinkydinks.